The Kick-Off Breakfast Show.
Welcome back to the Kick-Off Sports Breakfast Show on Beach FM 106.3, and let's welcome back to the show our friend from Functional HIIT NZ in Kapiti. It's Elise Niu. G'day, Elise.
Hey, hello.
How's freedom, mate? How's freedom?
Freedom, if that's what you can call level 2, freedom.
The new freedom.
It's interesting. Yeah, it's the new freedom. I mean, I know walking into, out of lockdown, it's going to change a lot of things for us and how we operate and how we do day-to-day things. Coming into level 2, again, there's still restrictions, especially as a gym owner. There's a lot of things that we've had to take into consideration and also change. So lots of different procedures with our members upon coming into the gym and how we're even programming and running our sessions have had to change because of the level 2 restrictions. So how we're finding it interesting. Look, I'm all good and up for change and adapting things. We've had to do that in 7 weeks prior. So it's been a really awesome learning curve. I always see the positive things out of everything. So this is really setting us up. It's also aligning us with what we can do differently, and I really promote that as well. And it's also helping us with self-growth as well on a professional and personal level, having to do so many different things differently to 7 weeks ago, which is only going to help us really with everything and growth as a personal trainer, as a coach, and as a businesswoman. So we're taking this as a positive thing. Yeah.
And a boss mama. Hey, how was the first day back?
Oh, look, it could not have gone any better. Our members are thriving. They were just happy to be there. What we are really promoting is, hey, guys, you're coming back into fitness and exercise after 7 weeks of not being in the gym. Our key thing is to take care of our members and minimise the risk of injury, and that means not going too hard too soon. So we've really cut out the go hard or go home. It's more about come back, find your feet. Don't rush into things. Rest when you can. Take the rest, and if you need to stop at any time, stop. And that's but the buzz and the vibe, and we're quite a community-based whānau feeling gym, so that still never left us. So 7 weeks not being together, it was like a family reunion again on our first day yesterday. 5:15 a.m. session, we had everyone smiling, and we wanted to hug each other so much, but because we have to implement the 2-metre rule, there is no high fives, no hugs just yet. But once that lifts, we're in there. We're definitely in there.
Awesome stuff. Hey, we have been keeping people moving over lockdown. We've been doing it a few weeks now, and we've had great feedback. But I think people just keeping movement at home, little things that they just didn't think of. So thank you for joining me on this journey, and I think we should continue it. So what have you got in store for us today?
So. Well, awesome. So today, guys, we have one of the most simplest exercises but so beneficial. So we're going to learn the Superman exercise today. And, the Superman exercise is just, like I said, is one of the most simple but effective exercises to train and strengthen the lower back. Now, I know for the last 7 weeks we may have been doing more sitting. We are at the computer more often if you're working at home. And if you have a job where you are sitting, this is going to be really, really awesome in regards to strengthening through that lower back. Now, in terms of the safety of the Superman exercise, it's technically much safer than any other exercise to train with the lower back. And when performing the Superman, it's much less load, which is load on and concentrated on the intervertebral disc. So the risk of injury performing Superman is virtually zero. Now, what we're going to do is the movement has a great advantage. You actually don't need to have any equipment like all my exercises that we've been going through every weekend. You can do it anywhere, anytime. So this exercise, how to perform it, we're going to start firstly by getting into the first initial position, which is actually on the floor. So whatever you're doing, if you can, just to go through this exercise, if you're at home, perfect. Let's walk through it together. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay down on the floor. You don't need a yoga mat or anything. As long as you're comfortable on your own ground, that's all good. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to pull our hands forward like Superman. When he's flying through the air, his arms are out in front, okay? So that's where we're going to place our hands, our arms. Now, the head now becomes slightly raised because we don't want our face flat on the ground. We want it slightly raised. The second part of this exercise is now we're going to lift our legs and our chest off the floor as high as possible. A really important part here is engaging our back muscles. So we're really driving through the shoulders, trying to push our chest nice and proud like a superhero. And then the work from here begins. It's now to try and keep our arms and legs parallel to each other, okay? So we're up in the air, we're flying right now. We are still on the floor, but we're pretending we're up in the air flying with our legs out, our hands out, and our chest up off the ground. Now, we're going to hold this tension at its highest point. So we want to try and get as high as we can with those arms and legs. We're going to hold for 2 to 3 seconds. Okay, so if you're in that point right now, you might have relaxed. Let's get back into that position again. Take our legs and our hands up high. Pull that chest up off the floor. We're going to hold for 1, 2, and then we're going to slowly lower back down again, back to our starting position. So that is a Superman exercise. I'm just wondering, because you've had an injury before, haven't you?
Yes.
A back injury?
Yes, I prolapsed
L4
and 5.
Yeah, that's right. I remember you telling me that. Now, did you have any of Superman exercises in your rehab at all?
Absolutely. And I still do it to this day.
Oh, awesome. I knew you'd like that one.
Love that one.
Awesome. We've been doing a lot of these Supermans. Well, not a lot, but I'll program it so that it's where it's needed. It's in that session of the daily free workouts. We're still actually doing them. I'm still running, even though we've opened the gym, I'm still running those free daily live workouts through the Facebook page. And for us to target our lower back and strengthen up those muscles, we have been doing throughout our live workouts. So, yeah, we really love that exercise.
Outstanding. Well, I'm not the biggest exercise person, but I guess I'm running out of excuses to come down and do a class of yours. So now that we're back into it, I guess I'm going to see you face to face soon.
It will be awesome. It will be a pleasure to have you there and to come in. Let's wait till level 1 so that you can really feel the full effects of what it is at Functional HIIT. Right now, I can't even give you a hug or a high five. So, mate, you're going to have to wait till level 1.
Okay, then. Just a little bit longer it is. Well, mate, I always appreciate your time, mate. So go well over the next week, and I look forward to what you have in store for us next.
Yes, thank you, and thank you, listeners.